So what we're gonna do, because our time is kind of short and we have more performances, we were actually going to have 2 panels. But what we're gonna do now is we're combining the panels. So we have the females of hip hop that live alternative lifestyles on this panel, as well as, yeah, y'all clap it up, clap it up. Also, we're going to be doing the new school actions versus old school reactions. So, you know, in hip hop, you got the old school and the new school. So, you know, y'all newbies need to be sitting in here and getting some education. All right. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the panel. I want everybody on the panel to introduce themselves and what it is that you guys do. Start from wherever you want to start.
Yo, hey! What's up, everybody? Peace, everybody. I'm Dreadful from Park Avenue, East Orange. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all clap for East Orange. You know what I'm saying? I signed a horrendous deal to E1 Records in July. You know, I was just telling my good buddy. You know what I mean? And I'm just happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Do I really need to introduce myself? Nah, what's up, y'all? Those that don't know me, I go by Serenity, aka TDB. Straight Brick City all day, every day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Activist, make sure the kids is good. Do all the community service in the world. So if y'all got any food, like canned goods, dry food, clothes, blankets, sneakers, shoes that you no longer want, please give my contact information, because that stuff can go to great use. Travel all over US. Got songs bubbling in the UK. So I appreciate everybody that supports me. And yeah, we got us.
Alright, how y'all doing? My name is Abyss. That's ABYSS, stands for Ask Before You Speak Stupidity. Alright, from Plainfield, New Jersey. I'm also known as The Business. I've been doing this for about 8 years. MCing, singing, songwriting, graphic design. Y'all can holler at me, thebusiness.com, THABYSSNESS.com. I got that work for the love.
Hello everybody. My name is Aziza Kabibi, and I am an author, a chef. I'm also a student and a radio show personality. I have a show called A to Ziza on gemsradio.net. I'm also an activist. I am the founder of Precious Little Ladies, which is a nonprofit organization that seeks to strengthen the bonds between mother and child to prevent child molestation.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Zulu Queen Michelle from the Universal Zulu Nation. I'm the only one probably on this panel not from Jersey. I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I live in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So I came up from PA to be on this panel. But it's all good because we all family up here. This is hip hop. I'm a hip hop educator, historian. I'm an activist as well. I teach the 5 elements of hip hop through social skills and communication in the Harrisburg School District. I actually fought to teach this education, to put hip hop in the schools. I was discriminated against, and they at times was threatening to fire me for teaching hip hop education in the schools. So I went to the school board and I petitioned to put hip hop into the schools. So I went from coming in, just volunteering to, you know, teaching after school. Now I'm actually during the day. I teach in the social studies. I have a 1st grade class on Wednesday, shocking, but they know their elements, they know their history. And I also have 6 through 12 from Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, which I teach the social skills and behavior modification through hip hop education. I'm also a licensed esthetician. Ain't that many of us in Harrisburg. And I'm also the founder of Hip Hop Against Violence, which we go to different schools and we perform all elements from 5 and 9 elements of hip hop. And it's only for during the school day, because we want all the children to get not only the entertainment but the education and the history of hip hop and Hiphopology 101 and the philosophy of hip hop. So, yes, thank you.
First thing I would like to do is shout out We Got Us. What's up? How y'all doing? Everybody know me as Mimi, but I'm Rain, R-E-I-G-N, female rap artist. I got a mixtape dropping out this summer called Graveyard Shift. Y'all be looking out for that. I got Epic Records looking at me right now. I'm dealing with DJ Frosty right now. And Graveyard music is not negative. It is, I switched it to positive because graveyard means death. Actually, I named it that because I'm scared to die. So I just flipped it to something positive, and it's graveyard music. It's called GYM, G-Y-M, graveyard music. And my slogan is live hard, push hard, and finish strong. So that's what we gonna do. Shouts out to We Got Us. Y'all can look me up on SoundCloud.com at Rain, R-E-I-G-N. And follow me on Instagram at reign.2015, rain.2015. Follow me, and I do this for the struggle. Brick City 973 all day. Thank you.
I don't care who's first or who's last.
Okay, so we are definitely about to get started. But before we get started, I know everybody that has a cell phone in here. So if you have a cell phone in here, I need you to go on your social network, and I just need you to hashtag Hip Hop Education Week, or HHED. All right? But we're gonna get started. I put my glasses on because yes, I will. And do my teacher stuff. All right. So we got through that part. Again,
I don't care.
I just need you guys to know that, again, we're combining the panels. There were supposed to be 2 separate panels. We're combining them now. So my first question, I guess it's for everybody. How has hip hop changed? And do you feel it has changed for the better or the worse? And this would be for anybody on the panel.
I guess nobody want to touch it, because nobody want to say the truth. Run, Forrest,
Okay,
run.
good.
Oh, a little take. Had to go.
You good.
Nah, it's a double-edged sword when you talk about whether hip-hop changed for the better or the worse. Somebody like myself that's been doing music for about 26 years. Yeah, I'm a lot older than I look. But, I know, right? But I've seen it make a drastic change from the hard work that you had to put in early on to even get someone to listen to your music, to even possibly get to someone that could help you, to now where, as Tanya just said, you can go right on your phone and upload this stuff to billions of viewers instantly, which has made it difficult for a lot of artists like myself that have been doing this so long that's not with that new age, you know. So we're struggling to keep up, but, you know, fortunately we've been able to do so. But so I guess in a sense I can say that it's changed for the worse for the artist to make money, because you can't just be an artist no more. Like, you gotta have your hands in so many different things in order to get a payday. But as far as it changing for the better, is that more artists actually have creative control over what they're doing, because you don't have these label heads over you telling you can't do this or you can't do that. You can just put it out there yourself and you know, allow the people to grab it for free, grab it for purchase, and all those other things that go with it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I say from a musical standpoint, it's gotten worse, because when I was growing up, you were not allowed to sound like another artist, you know, and now they blatantly copy off of other artists. The key was to be an individual and stand out and bring something to the table. And right now, like, you don't have to bring anything to the table. You can say any old nursery rhyme, and then it's like genius to the people. So, you know, that baffles me a little bit. But, you know, as far as the culture itself, I still love the culture, as far as the, you know, from the dancing aspect to the artwork, expressing yourself with the graffiti and so on and so forth. That hasn't changed. But as far as the creativity, that has diminished exponentially. And I've never used those words before, but that's how bad it's diminished.
Right.
So, straight up.
Okay, anybody
Yeah,
else? Shell?
Like the sister said, I gotta agree with you. It's kind of double standard. It's good and bad. I represent hip hop, so let me just put that out there. I represent hip hop. So if it ain't anything that's representing or a part of hip hop culture, I do not involve myself with it. You know, if it's music or education. The good thing is, as for artists, you know, as far as the history, and you have to be careful in your history and who's educating you on the culture of hip hop, okay? YouTube, I'm gonna give YouTube its props. You know, you can go on, you can see some vintage footage, especially for our b-boys. You know, they can look up the Rock Steady crew, the New York City Breakers, the original, you know, Zulu King, blah, blah, blah. But then you got all these other artists who's not representing the culture, who's bringing this madness and this evilness, you know, to the ears of our children, okay? So, you know, unfortunately, I'm still one of the ones, I still listen to Madlib. You know, I'm still, you know, on my Jay Zilla and, you know, my Immortal Technique and my Rhyme Fest. That's me. You know, these other new school artists, you know, I listen to them because I have to be involved with my students. Okay, I have to be involved, I have to learn how to communicate with my children, okay? But I also have to educate them about me. So we can have a good standard of communication. You know, I got a 10-year-old who, she loved Nicki, but now she'll tell you in a minute, I'm a fan, I love Rhapsody. You know, I love Jean Grey, you know, but we educate each other. So, you know, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You know, I like Kendrick because Kendrick is good for this new school generation, okay? I like J. Cole because he's, you know, and you might gonna beat me up for saying this, but I gotta say he might be the KRS one of this generation. Of this generation. We're not talking about our generation, this generation. Because the effect, the powerful effect, where now these 14 and 15-year-olds, because we're talking about 14, 15, 16-year-olds, who are listening to Chief Keef, who J. Cole now have replaced it Chief Keef. Okay? That's a good thing, that's what I mean by that. Versus, you know, our KRS-One, he was powerful. But you know, we're talking about for this new school, this new generation, who have no understanding what's the philosophy of an MC. Versus a rapper. So, you know, so understand what I'm trying to say. Then you have, like I said, Kendrick, believe it or not, the impact could be a Big Daddy Kane. Could be. We're talking about this new generation of today. Okay? We're not talking about for us, but we already know what's the difference and who's who, what, or whatever the case may be. We already know. We're educated about that. But we're talking about just an impact. Just the impact. Lyrically, yeah, whatever. But we're talking about the impact. And now they're getting the understanding that, you know, Kendrick always looked up to Dr. Dre. And, you know, J. Cole always looked up to, you know, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. So these kids are like, well, who are they? I need to sit there and research these artists that he's talking about. So who is the Big Daddy Kane and Rakim? And who is, you know, X-Clan? So this is what I mean about the impact, okay? So.
I'm not gonna say much because I don't know too much. I need to. The lifestyles of our females, our lesbian females and stuff like that, and with the industry not wanting us to dress the way we dress going into the industry, the market right now.
I wanted to get into that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You think I should wait?
I didn't even get into that yet. Hold that thought, hold that thought. Hold that thought, baby girl. We're about to get into that right now. All right. Yes, basically that was going to be the next question. And everybody is good with the answers from the first question? All right. So the next question was going to be for my, you know, my females, you know, that live alternative lifestyles. What I basically wanted to know, so it's kind of like a three-part question. Is it hard, or was it hard to basically, I guess, make people adapt to your lifestyle? Or is it, let me say it this way, how hard is it in your field to get to the next level because of your lifestyle? Let me say it that way. And give us an example, you know, of that. Dalika is not on the panel. Dalika is not on the panel.
Alright, go on, get up. Well, back in the day when you had Lil Kim and all of them coming out, that's what the industry like. You know what I mean? And I think it's better for us, our lifestyle, lesbian females, to reach out to the industry, because right now the market for us lesbians is open, and a lot of people don't even know that, man. Like, I'm looking up on YouTube, I'm seeing these females dressing like us, and I'm like, yo, that market is open. So to me, my lifestyle, what I do, and just because I do music, I will attract more people. You know what I mean? I will do that, but at the same time, it's like, because the way I dress, it will be a little harder. But from 1980, whatever, to 2015, or however y'all want to say that, the industry changed a lot, because now the market's open. You know what I mean? And that gives us females that are lesbians a chance to let people hear our music, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Serenity, would you like to chime in? Then I want to hear from Aziza, the author.
Alright, I'll say it like this. I've always said, no matter who I've performed for, no matter what radio interview, magazine interview it was, I am a musician. I just happen to be a lesbian. I am a musician. I just happen to be a woman. I'm a musician. I just happen to be black, you know, but I don't have to walk around with these badges on me. I need you to listen to the music. So I use that as my tool, and I sold myself to the industry. It was hard, yes. I had a lot of no's, but one thing they couldn't deny is the talent. So I used that to push my way through. And yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's still hard, because now that there is a market for it and it's wide open, now all of a sudden there's all of these lesbian artists coming out of nowhere that are not up to par, you know, period. But because the industry is screaming for a change, people, the young kids are screaming for